Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for Libra singles. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs all could resonate for you. If this one doesn't resonate, go ahead and check out your other placements, okay? So for this reading, we're going to check into your current energy, what Spirit wants you to know or focus on, or some messages from them, and then in the last row, we're going to see what's coming towards you. So lots of different things can come up in these readings, and I'm going to tell you every bit of it. So I know we don't want to focus on the X's, but if their energy is still lingering, it will show up, and we'll talk about it a little bit, just to help you sort of recognize, even if you feel like you haven't quite gotten over it, or you have gotten over it, if Spirit's indicating that there's something still lingering, we're going to talk about it. Okay. So immediately there's the Three of Swords. So, and funny that I said that before I laid this out, because I knew there was something there that was still lingering. So there's a little bit of a focus of heartbreak. Maybe you were dealing with a third party situation and this has just happened. I feel like some of you are wanting to know what's going on with your ex. Not everybody does, but I know there's a mixed collective here. So I'll try to get to everybody. Yeah, this feels like a lot of heartbreak right now. Okay, maybe some confusion over what had happened. But the good news is there's some brand new energy. Ooh, okay, so the Seven of Wands came out, but the Devil flipped with it. So I'm going to kind of keep it as a side card, even though it's not the clarifier, just because it felt the need to come out. There was some definite toxic energy. Whoever you're dealing with, this person, okay, so this is going to be pretty specific. And I haven't even used the signs very much in the singles reads. This could be a Capricorn energy that you were dealing with, or I feel Gemini. So whoever this person is manipulative in romantic relationships. This is someone who shows a completely different face with people outside versus how they are in relationships inside. Yes, that's typically a narcissist. But in this case, this is a really different kind of toxic energy that I'm picking up on. I think that this person probably did a real number on you and left you almost speechless with the Queen of Swords in reverse. The overall energy is the King of Pentacles. This knocks somebody off their, I don't want to say their rocker, but this created a lot of instability. So for me, the King of Pentacles in reverse just says right now you may not feel like you're in the most stable place that you could be or that you want to be. This is going to be focusing on those things in particular, which is tough to hear, especially when you want to come into a reading and hear about a beautiful new love coming in. I'm not saying it's not, because we'll get to that. But right now, Spirit's really pushing me about focusing on finding that stability within. It's going to be super important. Like I've said to everybody else in the singles readings, this isn't the same type of, we don't live in the same time anymore. Now that we've shifted out of that energy that we came out of for the first time in 200 years, things are going to be different. Relationships are going to be different now. So the ones that have fallen out of your life that could have been painful and toxic are meant to fall out of your life so that you can find the right person, the person that's going to be by your side for the rest of your life. That's what these partnerships are about. Especially if you're going on your spiritual journey, that means you and your divine partner are meant to be together because you have a mission together for the rest of this life. So your stability is going to be required in order for that relationship to be able to come together. And everything happens in divine timing. We know that. You could be on several different timelines. But right now, I feel the need to really push this, that you have to get stable within yourself first before this new love is going to show up for you. So again, not to harp on it too much, but obviously there was something that was really heartbreaking to you. Maybe you found out that this person had been seeing other people and you didn't know that. Their energy is super manipulative. And with the Queen of Swords, male or female doesn't matter. In reverse, it's like, it was almost as if you were hushed, like you couldn't speak your mind, or you just flat out chose to back away and not say anything. Maybe you put this person in also a state of confusion because they're wondering like what happened, not realizing that you may have found out about something. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this is all about self-worth and self-esteem, and it could have taken a serious jab at that. in being with somebody like this probably was a little bit on the shocking side, maybe something different than you've ever experienced, and I think it had to happen. This is not going to be for all of you. Don't scream at me. I'm sorry, but I feel the need to really get this message out. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is all about self-worth and self-esteem and finding your own independence and stability. You need to be able to speak up. If somebody's hurt you, sometimes we do need to say something in order to help us move past it. Do I think you need to go in with guns a-blazing? No. But I definitely think that there's part of you that was hurt in a way that was different than you're accustomed to. I think this one really took a shot at your ego. I'm going to be honest. And when it does that, it hurts the self-esteem and the self-worth. So working on that's going to be super important, and focusing on finding yourself, again, with the King of Pentacles and then the Emperor in reverse. Finding that power within, again. They keep talking about getting your feet grounded. So finding a way to feel, I just keep wanting to reiterate this, stable. Then we have Justice, which is going to come in for you. So Spirit wants you to know that there is always justice in a situation. I'm not that person that's going to tell you, oh, they're going to get their karma. People pay their karma in different ways in lifetimes, whether it's this one, next one, whatever the case may be. I know sometimes when we're really angry about being hurt, we're more angry that we allowed the hurt to happen than we're angry that the person did what they did. It's a combination of both things. It's like, how could somebody be so freaking cruel, on top of how come I let that happen, or why did this have to happen? Everything happens for a reason. So these types of relationships happen in order to trigger something in you that needs to be healed. It could be childhood wounds. It could be some other things. And yes, of course, it's extremely painful. It's disappointing. It sucks. Yes, it causes a loss of sleep. And right now, it doesn't feel like it's like over yet, but you're going to get there. And I didn't want this to be about a negative reading, but somebody needed to hear this. So I'm going to let it fly, because as soon as you get through this, Spirit's saying, once you work through this, that's when this amazing new energy is going to come in towards you. So let's get focused on that, because what's coming towards you is the King of Cups. Now I have the Six of Cups in reverse. Reverse or upright, sometimes that could mean somebody from your past is going to come back. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This could be that there's some kind of balance that needs to be had with somebody in the past before this person comes into your life. But the person that's coming in is not going to put you in a place where you feel like you constantly have to defend yourself. This is I'm standing my ground. I'm not tolerating people who don't have my back. And this King of Cups, male or female, has your back. In other words, see how he's looking towards this, and you're standing there like, I'm defending myself? This is that person that's going to come in and always be there. They're going to be there in a loving, nurturing, emotionally stable way. The King of Cups doesn't have to be someone who's overly emotional. It's more like an emotional stability. In other words, they've done their work, they're healed, and they want balance in relationship the same way that you do. And maybe in the past where you've constantly felt like you had to either defend yourself or be on the defensive, that's not what you're going to experience in the future. So this person's energy is really, really kind. It's just very fulfilling. Maybe they're talking about an unspoken word. It's almost as if this is the type of energy where you don't have to say it because you just know it, is what I feel. All right, so let's clarify these cards. All right, that card was left. I had to bring it out. It resonates completely with the Ten of Swords, with the Three of Swords, feeling really backstabbed, hurt, disappointed, frustrated probably. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and see what else comes out. So I feel it, and I feel for you. Just know that I have complete and utter empathy for anyone who's gone through this kind of a painful ending situation. They keep leaving cards on the table. Five of Wands in reverse, not wanting to fight anymore. Maybe you finally had to just give up on this situation. All right, now they want me to cut and go ahead and clarify. I don't think we need to stick. All right, so the Lovers in reverse, that tells me that you're going to get over this situation. You're going to feel the justice. You're going to understand that that comes from within. and that losing sleep over this anymore is not going to benefit you. It's not going to help you move forward with the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Swords. This is my cut and run card. So if you're not dealing with somebody who cheated or lied, or that's different. When I see this in the other deck, I'd say that's probably what it is. In this deck, I feel like this is you just taking your stuff and moving on. You know, it's not easy to move forward from difficult relationships, but in this case, if you're really losing sleep still over it, Spirit wants you to take what you can from this and walk away. Because this beautiful energy is trying to come towards you. The Page of Pentacles means that this is someone who might come in with a small offer at first, but they're genuine. They have a youthful energy. Maybe they're younger than you. This feels like someone who's in sort of on a journey to finding their stability. Maybe they're too working on that and it hasn't quite gotten to the place where they're completely where they want to be, but they're getting there. And they have this beautiful offer for you, along with being very mature emotionally and maybe just kind of finding themselves and which direction they want to go in their career. So it could be changing. That's a message for somebody, and that could be the energy that's coming towards you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle and clarify the King of Cups and then the Six of Cups in reverse. Where you didn't have the balance in the past, you will in this relationship. And it's a lot about emotional balance. And then we have the Death card, which is beautiful because I think this relationship is going to transform you and you'll be able to see a future with this person. Just because the Ten of Cups is in reverse doesn't mean that it's not going to be happy and fulfilling. The only thing I'm getting from this is maybe you decide that you don't really want to get married. It's not that it's not going to be happy. It just may be something where, I don't know, some of you may want to, but you just, it hasn't come yet. Let's just say that's going to be a couple different messages for a couple different people. So again, with the Death card and the Two of Wands, this is really beautiful. You're looking into the future and seeing that. And once you go through this huge transformation, it's another water sign, Scorpio. So again, you could be dealing with that. You can see in the future where maybe before you felt stuck because of all this stuff that went on. But this person's going to help you see how beautiful the future can be, where you may not have seen that in the past, or maybe you had given up hope that it could possibly happen. They don't want you to give up hope. Look at how beautiful that sun is in the background. This transformation is really needed, and I think you'll appreciate it much more in the future. When you recognize that you don't have to feel like you're on the defensive or constantly having to, like, they just said scrape your way, like claw your way up in situations if you felt like that in the past. This is going to shift everything. And it's going to be someone that you spend a different type of time with. It's a quality time. It's like you can sit in the same room and say nothing, and the love is there and you know it's there. And it's a kind of comfort that, again, maybe you haven't experienced in the past. But this big transformation is definitely going to bring this in the future for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get the Romance Angels and see what they see. Sometimes they give you the cards about the future person. I definitely feel that strong energy. I don't know why my cards are upside down. Perfect, new love. Let your friends help you. Could be that you end up meeting somebody and then separation, and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I do think, you know, each of you are going to be a little bit different in the time frame. Some people are going to come into union end of summer. Some of you are going to come in sometime in the fall, and they just mentioned Christmas time. So maybe while you're at like a Christmas party or something of that sort, don't shoot me. I'm giving out a lot of different things. I hadn't actually time frames for other signs. So with you guys, there's definitely a split in the energies of people who are going to be watching this reading. So know that some are going to be summer, some are going to be fall, and even Christmas time. All right, so new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I think this person will definitely stir you up when you meet them. It's going to be a knowing. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is where I almost feel like I keep seeing a Christmas party. So it could be that your friends end up introducing you, or someone comes to like an event where you meet this person, and you'll realize then that divine timing was at work, and then it worked out exactly when it was supposed to. So if you kind of want to hold on to hope, I would say please hold on to that if you're looking for love, because it's definitely coming to you. And the separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. If you haven't completely gotten out of this relationship and you're actually watching the singles reading, this is saying that that's coming because you know it's coming to an end and you're kind of like, okay, am I going to have options in the future? Absolutely you are, but this has to go. And a lot of people are going through this. You guys, several of the signs are going through having to release their exes and the energy of the people that were hurtful in the past in order to open up for this new relationship that's coming in. Okay, Libra, I hope that helped. If you like this one, please do like and comment. Let me know if you guys want me to continue to do the singles reads. Pretty much everybody so far has said they like them and they like them separate. So I will continue them if you guys want them as well. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. If you've been with me, welcome back and thank you for being here. And also to the new people, I hope you stay and subscribe. I look forward to doing more readings for you guys, and I will talk to you next week. Love you lots. Take care. Bye.